Many people rely on assistive technology, AT, to help them live their lives. Have you ever seen anyone wearing hearing aids or using a wheelchair? These are some examples of assistive technology, which also include assistive, adaptive and rehabilitative devices used by people with disabilities. In Australia, funding for people with disabilities or AT users comes from the Commonwealth Government, state governments and other non-government sources. However, each funding scheme has its own eligibility guidelines that are sometimes ambiguous or difficult to understand. Suppose we have a man suffering from a leg hypertrophy who has to rely on a wheelchair to move around. He is a programmer and has to have discussions with his colleagues at tables of different heights every day. His funding plan presumes that the lifting function is unnecessary and only an ordinary wheelchair can be provided. Is this fair? In fact, many AT users have trouble explaining why they need this assistive technology and end up missing out. To help solve issues such as these, we are introducing My Assistive Technology Outcomes Framework, an evidence-based online platform helping AT users explain their needs to relevant funders. The website helps numerous assistive technology users to tell their stories in a meaningful way. The framework consists of 7 distinct tools, providing 3 types of users with an evidence-based report. The first 6 tools inquire about the user's lives and assistive technologies from 6 different directions: My Supports, My Outcomes, My Costs, My Rights, My Service Delivery Pathway, and My Customer Experience. All of these serve as a part of the framework constructing evidence for the user's further negotiations. My Summary tool is a preview that gathers and extracts the information filled previously. Upon viewing the summary, the users are able to finalise or go back and re-edit. On completion, a report containing all the completed answers as the outcome from the framework will be generated. Users may use the report to help articulate their requirements, and it can be also used as a reference for stakeholders to consult. We mainly target 3 categories of users. Centrally impaired users include both vision and hearing impairment. Physically impaired users mostly refer to people with mobility issues, and cognitively impaired users are those that have barriers to understanding. We optimize the design and the interaction of our web pages to conform to the AT users' needs, which has been tested by real users and practitioners. Now let's take a look of how it works with the screen reader.
VoiceOver on Chrome. Banner. Heading Level 6. My Assistive Technology Outcomes Framework. Login. Button. Navigate to my Context page. Button. Navigate to my Supports page. Button.
A few moments later.
Group. Heading Level 3. Aids for Vision and Hearing. Expand Aids for Vision and Hearing. Button. Select Aids for Vision and Hearing. Button.
2,000 years later.
Button. Back. Button. Next. My Outcomes. Button.
We hope you enjoy our product. You are welcome to visit www.at-outcomes.org for more information.
And we're very pleased that Melbourne University IT students have been able to deliver this for us in the form of an accessible web platform. I'm Natasha Layton from Swinburne University, and I'm an occupational therapist, and we need this as a human rights mechanism to make life better for Australians who use assistive technologies.
I've just been through the platform, which was great to see it. Having worked with people with disabilities for a long time, I see that this tool is going to be really valuable. I love the interface of this tool because it's very simple and it doesn't seem to overwhelm with a lot of text and a lot of explanation, so it's got a lovely interface.
It's easy to use to capture the benefits of AT use and the challenges in obtaining the most ideal AT for your needs.
I think this tool is really useful for telling your story and making it quantifiable, so you can tell people, empowering people who have control over the funding.
I found this tool fascinating today. I'm also a mom of a daughter with a hearing loss, and so I see the applicability of this tool in her life, and really from the perspective of being a self-advocate for her needs, and making the case for getting the right support that's required at the right point in time for the right purpose. And I really see that this tool can be applied in both developing and developed contexts. So thank you very much.